breaking Emma Raducanu's incredible journey. Can she outshine Coco Gauff and silence the critics? The sun was only beginning to rise over London when Emma Raducanu stepped onto the quiet practice court, her breath forming faint clouds in the morning chill. The sky was painted in pale pinks and silvers, a canvas still waking up, much like her career. Yet there was something different in the air this time, a sense of renewal, a sense of purpose, a sense of defiance wrapped in calm determination, because Emma Raducanu had made a decision. She was done being doubted, done being dismissed, done being treated like a one-hit wonder. Now, she was ready to fight, not just to return to her best, but to surpass it. And the question rippling across tennis circles was simple, electrifying, and impossible to ignore. Can Emma Raducanu outshine Coco Gauff and finally silence the critics? To answer that, we must journey to the fire she walked through, the shadows she survived, and the ambition now burning brighter than ever. The meteoric rise that shocked the world. In 2021, Emma Raducanu didn't step into the tennis world. She erupted into it with a power that stunned even the sport's greatest legends. Her U.S. Open run was the stuff of modern myth. 10 matches, 0 sets lost, qualifying a champion in the blink of an eye. She wasn't just a star. She wasn't just a prodigy. She was a phenomenon, a teenager rewriting history without blinking, a fearless competitor carving her name into global headlines. But meteors, though beautiful, are often misunderstood. People forget that meteors don't fall. They blaze. Emma's blaze, however, came with consequences. The heavy crown of early greatness. The world grabbed hold of Emma and refused to let go. Every appearance, every endorsement, every public outing became a headline. Every loss became a debate. Every injury became an accusation. She was 18, but expected to handle fame with the maturity of a veteran. She was a Grand Slam champion, but suddenly treated like she had everything left to prove. She was adored, but also criticized in ways that cut deeper than anyone admitted. Is she distracted? Is she overrated? Will she ever win again? The voices were relentless. Some whispered, some shouted, but all of them weighed heavily. What so few understood was this. Emma had never been broken. She had simply been overwhelmed. And overwhelmed people don't fade. They reset. Enter Coco Gauff, the benchmark of a new era. While Emma battled the turbulence of sudden fame, Coco Gauff was crafting a different narrative. She grew steadily, rising through the rankings with consistency, leveling up one season at a time. Her triumph at the 2023 U.S. Open was not a surprise. It was a culmination. Coco became the model of how to evolve, of how to manage pressure, of how to turn criticism into fuel. She became the standard the world measured others against, including Emma. So when people ask, can Emma outshine Coco Gauff? They aren't questioning Coco's greatness. They're questioning Emma's potential to rise again. And Emma, quietly, has begun answering. The rebuild, stronger, smarter, sharper. Behind locked training doors, away from the noise, Emma started reconstructing herself. Not from scratch, but from experience. Her new coaching setup emphasized precision. Her fitness regimen became ruthless. Her mindset training focused on silence, the ability to mute negativity and amplify belief. Those close to her saw a transformation. Emma isn't chasing who she was. One insider said, she's chasing who she can become. She fixed the footwork critics mocked. She rebuilt the serve many claimed was inconsistent. She sharpened the aggression that once defined her fearless style. But the biggest shift? Her mental steel. She went from fearing mistakes to embracing them, from avoiding pressure to weaponizing it, from trying to meet expectations to setting her own. This wasn't a comeback. This was a metamorphosis. The fire inside, what drives Emma now? Emma Raducanu wants victory. But she wants something deeper, truer, and far more powerful. She wants vindication, not in a bitter, angry way, but in the way a champion seeks clarity. She wants to prove that her U.S. Open win was not a miracle. It was a warning. That her talent was not fleeting. It was untapped. That she is not finished. She is unfinished. And yes, she wants to stand shoulder to shoulder with Coco Gauff, not as an imitator, but as an equal. Not as a follower, but as a rival, not as a forgotten champion, but as a contender reborn. The fire that fueled her rise is burning again, brighter, steadier, and more controlled. Can she outshine Coco? The real question. To outshine Coco Gauff is not a simple task. Coco's movement is elite. Defense is world-class. Serve has matured beautifully. Mental game is iron strong. Confidence is soaring. She is one of the fiercest competitors of her generation. But here's the truth people forget. Emma Raducanu at her peak is a threat to any player alive. Her ball striking is viciously clean. Her timing is razor-sharp. Her court IQ is underrated. Her aggression can overwhelm even top 10 players. Her adaptability, when healthy, is exceptional. The question isn't whether Emma can outshine Coco. It's whether Emma can unlock the version of herself capable of doing it. And based on her transformation, the answer is leaning toward yes. Because Coco's ascent didn't intimidate Emma, it inspired her. The critics, no longer her opponents. In the early years, criticism wounded Emma. Now it fuels her. Every headline doubting her, a spark. Every analyst writing her off, more fuel. Every insult she sees online, another brick in her foundation. She has learned something Coco mastered early. You don't silence critics by responding. You silence critics by rising. Emma isn't seeking approval. She's seeking excellence. And excellence has a way of shutting everyone up. The season ahead, a battlefield of redemption. The tennis world feels a shift coming. Coaches are talking. Analysts are murmuring. Fans are watching closely. The Emma stepping into the new season is not the fragile, struggling player people assume she'd become. She is a competitor with renewed strength. Outshine? No, redefine. Maybe the question isn't, can Emma outshine Coco Gauff? Maybe it's deeper. Maybe it's, can Emma Raducanu redefine what her career means, regardless of comparisons? Champions don't shine by dimming others. They shine by illuminating themselves. Coco Gauff is already blazing a trail. Emma Raducanu is preparing to blaze another, not parallel, not identical, but powerful in its own right. Tennis isn't a stage with one spotlight. It's an arena with room for many stars. And Emma is ready to claim her place among them, not behind, not beneath, but beside the best. The return of the warrior. As the morning sun finally rose above the rooftops, lighting the court in golden warmth, Emma lifted her racket again. Her coach tossed her a ball. She inhaled sharply, her eyes locked forward. Then a blistering forehand shot down the line, echoing like thunder. Another, and another, each stroke a message, each swing a warning, each breath a rebirth. Emma Raducanu is not coming back. She is arriving. And whether she outshines Coco Gauff or not, one thing is undeniable. She is about to silence the critics, not with words, but with wins. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.